a long way from home, but what these people are doing here is going to affect how we live there. If I'm not mistaken, comrade right here said he lived on the south side, on the south end. I lived on the south end, recently moved away from that side simply because I know what's coming. But you can't run from it. And this is the basic example of how you don't run from it. Now, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to climate matters in the Black Panther Party, I am not the most versed individual. I can be honest about that. However, there's one thing I do understand. I understand when Comrade said that environmental justice is racial justice. I understand that. I understand that. Because when you displace people who are already historically disfranchised by this country in order to feed your capitalistic goals, that's an injustice. Now, they call it business. They call it construction for the greater good. But it's really construction for the greater profit. And we don't see any of it. We only get to be the victims of it.
That's right.
So when the people that you're used to going out to rallies with and protests with, the people that you stand next to are displaced from their homes because of a warehouse, then who knows when it's going to be used? Or when they build their warehouse, and pretty soon you start recognizing all of the people in your community becoming sicker. The older people dying quicker.
Right.
The youth not having anywhere to exercise any type of physical activity.
Shame.
What do you think happens when children don't have anywhere to go? What do they become?
In trouble.
They become statistics. They become inmates. They become a number. All I know for sure is, they become kill boys. Absolutely. I'm just going to say this, and I'm not waving a flag for criminality, but I can definitely think of something better than a kid to take if I'm going to take it. But that's a whole nother story. We don't have to talk about that right now. The one thing I do know is this. The revolution does not just include fighting on the front line with guns and bullets. That's a very small part of it. The biggest part of it is going to be this.
That's right.
This is the biggest part. People coming together to stop injustices from occurring before they happen. If you stop it before it happens, then we don't have to do this again. We can do it again for a whole different reason. South Tacoma is not your dumpster. Tacoma is already viewed by most people in Washington and outside of Washington who see Washington as the ghetto. We are the hood city of Washington. Well, why would you want to put your warehouse there? Why don't you build it right here?
You know why.
Now, it looks to me, just from looking around, I've been downtown Tacoma quite a bit myself. It doesn't look like this. We don't have big pretty buildings like these. Do we? Am I wrong? So let me ask you this. If we don't have big pretty buildings like this, and apparently this is a very affluent city, why can't they build a warehouse here? Why is it necessary to displace people who are already at the lowest rung of the financial ladder in this state? I'll tell you why. Because it's easy to take those people out and nobody will bat an eye. Because beyond the 1%, everyone else is expendable. You're expendable. I'm expendable. You're expendable. You're expendable. Sorry, I wasn't trying to burn you, I promise, but at the end of the day, if they keep doing this, you're going to be expendable too, I promise. I promise. See, it doesn't matter if you're black, brown, white, purple, green, polka dotted, or whatever the case may be. If you're not a part of the ruling class and a member of the elite, you are expendable.
That's right.
That's what this warehouse construction says to me. South Tacoma is expendable. The residents of South Tacoma are expendable. Nobody cares about the people. They only care about the bottom line. And if I'm not crazy, the bottom line looks pretty healthy out here. Looks pretty healthy out here. Now, let me ask you a question. As you were driving in here, how many houseless people did you see?
Exactly.
Good answer. Why don't we see the houses? Are there no houseless people in Bellevue? When as much as it looks like it costs to live here, I guarantee you there are houseless people in Bellevue. But they hide them. They hide them away. They continue to push them further and further outside of the city. Because you know where they want them to go? Tacoma. They want them to come to Tacoma. Like we don't have enough already. We're doing our very best to try to protect our house's neighbors as it is. We're doing our very best to try to empower the people who are currently at the bottom rung as much as we possibly can. That's what Feed the People is about. That's what community political education is about. That's what Conversation 253 stands for. 350 Tacoma stands for. That's what CAST stands for. We are all trying to empower people who have historically not had power in this country. And now they're utilizing simple construction to take our power away. Well, I know what I want. I want justice. I want equality. I want freedom. And none of those things come with a brand new industrial warehouse in South Tacoma. Do you care about your neighbors? Do you care about your city? Do we care about equality, justice, and freedom? Well, in that case, there's only one thing left to say. All power to the people. All power to the people.
Power to the people.